It's not the same. Boxing's different, you know. Styles make fights. We've seen he couldn't land any of those right hands on Usyk. A way smaller man, a lighter man. Boxing is a very difficult game. It's changing all the time. Styles make fights, and
for a few days in boxing, you sort of lose track of momentum, don't you? You've got to catch up quick.
Tyson Fury reacts on Anthony Joshua training with Usyk for his comeback fight, and his words sound calm, but his eyes tell another story. That usual confidence now feels slightly rehearsed, as if deep down he knows Anthony Joshua's hunger is returning stronger than ever before.
I'm not a boxing judge, not my coffee.
Eddie Hearn praises Anthony Joshua's decision to train with Usyk's camp, calling it a move of intelligence and humility. It proves Anthony Joshua is not chasing fame but knowledge, adapting his craft to return sharper, smarter, and more dangerous than ever before.
But this isn't the first time he's gone into different environments to learn from different people, and you know, obviously, if that's the case, great people to learn from.
Virgil Hunter's words hit right. Anthony Joshua has every right to take control of his destiny. It is not about switching camps, but about chasing greatness on his own terms. This move shows courage and self-belief, traits that separate champions from ordinary fighters.
He knows why he's doing it. More kudos to him. It's his career, and he's got that right to change teams. You know, coaches change teams all the time. Fighters come and go and everything. If he feels like that's the best move for his career, then more kudos to him. I support that.
Adam Smith paints the truth perfectly. Anthony Joshua is not the type to sit back when something is missing. His hunger for growth defines him. Going to Usyk's camp is not a sign of weakness, but of intelligence. Anthony Joshua has always evolved under pressure, and this new learning curve could reignite his fire. He wants precision, control, and mastery, something that has always driven him since his Olympic rise. This move is not about comfort, but competition. Every great champion takes the risk to stay ahead, and Anthony Joshua's step shows the mindset of a man determined to rise again.
AJ felt he needed a bit more personal one-on-one tuition, and look, he's a sponge, Anthony. He's always said that he's always learning, and to go to the team where he tried twice to get the better of Alexander and couldn't.
Spencer Brown speaks from history, reminding everyone how Anthony Joshua silenced doubters before. When critics mocked him after the Ruiz loss, he came back sharper and stronger. That same fire burns again. People may back Tyson Fury for his unpredictability, but Anthony Joshua's discipline and power remain unmatched. He has rebuilt himself before and can do it again. Redemption has always been his storyline, and once more he stands ready to prove that a true champion learns from pain and rises from defeat. The world has doubted Anthony Joshua too many times, and each time he has answered with action.
Will win. Tyson will win.
And Joshua will be.
Tyson will win, and Joshua's got a chance in redeeming himself. Don't write him.
Eddie Hearn's energy says it all. Anthony Joshua is fueled by purpose. This is not about talk anymore. It is about legacy. The mention of knocking Tyson Fury out reveals raw emotion, the side of Anthony Joshua that fans love most. He wants to reclaim his place at the top, not for fame, but to show he is still the face of heavyweight boxing. His focus and fire are real, his motivation deeper than ever. The world titles may have slipped away, but his hunger has not. This version of Anthony Joshua is dangerous because he fights with meaning.
I think it could have come a bit earlier. I think if the ref was paying attention from the first time I hurt him in the second round, knowing that he was hurt and just shipping punches and just taking them, wasn't really defending, wasn't giving back. I think if you put those two moments kind of side by side, I think the ref...
Duke McKenzie may doubt, but that is what makes this fight thrilling. Anthony Joshua's power remains his great equalizer, a force that can change the course of any night. Critics often question his chin, yet forget how many top names he has dismantled. Tyson Fury may bring ring IQ, but Anthony Joshua brings execution, precision, and knockout intent. It will not be about who talks better. It will be about who lands first with conviction. The hunger in Anthony Joshua's eyes shows that he has no interest in surviving this fight. He wants to conquer, and that mindset is terrifying.
If nothing else, AJ's got a lot of power still. His punch resistance may be shot to pieces, but you know, Fury's not too far behind him, I don't think. They're both ready to go. So it's a question of who lands first, and Fury's always been quite smart, quite clever in terms of his boxing sort of prowess and ability. So you would expect Fury to maybe nick it.
Even Tyson Fury can't deny it anymore. The Anthony Joshua fight is the one that defines this era. For years, fans have begged for this showdown, and Fury knows it will test his claim as the Gypsy King. Deep down, he respects Anthony Joshua's power and presence because he understands that Joshua represents the biggest threat to his throne. Tyson Fury may play mind games, but inside he knows this fight carries legacy weight. The world wants to see two British giants settle who truly rules heavyweight boxing, and Anthony Joshua has waited patiently for this defining moment to arrive.
Because I need that Joshua fight. We have been trying to make that fight for years, right?
Why do you need that fight?
Because it's the fight that people want to see. It's the fight that
Duke McKenzie's comments sound harsh, but they reveal a truth about how high the standards are for Anthony Joshua. Every mistake he makes is magnified because of the legacy he carries. Yet the man is still evolving, still grinding for perfection. He has already made bold moves in training and continues to reinvent himself. Critics talk about fear, but real fear belongs to his opponents when he finds his rhythm. Anthony Joshua's determination to keep improving proves that he is not done yet. His journey is far from over, and the world will soon see the resurgence of a warrior.
Some terrible habits. Needs to get himself a proper old school coach, in my opinion, who's going to school him if he's going to have any chance of continuing in the sport of boxing. But you know what? I kind of fear for the guy more than want him to actually continue.
Joe Gallagher highlights a key point. Inactivity can dull any fighter's edge, but Anthony Joshua has never been one to fade quietly. The idea of him returning in Nigeria speaks volumes about his pride and roots. It shows he still carries that hunger to reconnect with his people and rebuild from the ground up. A fighter of his stature choosing to fight anywhere, even in a small 6-rounder, reflects humility and pure dedication. Anthony Joshua understands that legacy is not built by comfort, but by effort. Every round, every punch, every training session counts toward redemption. He is not just chasing belts anymore, he is chasing history, and he knows every great comeback begins with a single courageous step forward.
But I think it's because he's been inactive for 12 months, and I think the ring are very much like box rec, that if you haven't fought for 12 months, then you're out. And it's up to AJ, although I do feel, I don't know, St. Lawrence called it the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if AJ goes, I'm fighting on your show, I'm just in a little 6-rounder and I'm fighting in Nigeria, and
Johnny Nelson's words reflect what so many insiders believe. No matter how many times people doubt, Anthony Joshua's class always pulls through. He has flaws, yes, but his composure, accuracy, and sheer willpower remain world class. Every opponent enters the ring thinking they can exploit him, but the moment they feel that power and timing, reality hits. Anthony Joshua may not always be loud, but his presence dominates. The way he dismantles pressure is what makes him dangerous. When the bell rings, experience takes over, and he finds rhythm where others lose control. That is why even after all the talk, veterans like Johnny Nelson still trust Anthony Joshua to deliver when it matters most, proving champions evolve beyond setbacks.
Why? Because Tyson Fury is a fighting man. So I know Dylan White is nightmares to everybody. You never know. Right now, people are thinking, yes, I know how to take that boy out. It's the same shot Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd lean towards Anthony Joshua.
Teddy Atlas may feel the fight has lost its shine, but he underestimates the emotional charge behind Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. This is more than just a spectacle, it is a battle of identity, pride, and redemption. British fans have waited years for this collision, and the energy surrounding it still feels electric. Anthony Joshua's journey adds depth to this matchup. Every scar, every defeat, every comeback moment fuels the anticipation. The people know he represents resilience, while Tyson Fury embodies bravado. That contrast is what keeps fans invested. Once the first bell rings, the luster will return instantly because the world knows this fight is far from over. It is British boxing's defining moment, and Anthony Joshua is ready.
Listen, God bless them. They're going to make more money. They're going to fill Wembley Stadium up. I'm sure. Whatever. God bless them. But to me, it's lost. It's lost its zing. It's lost its luster. I mean but that's me. The English fans are so loyal. They're such boxing fans. They're still coming.
Turki Alalshik's statement sums up global anticipation. Anthony Joshua is not just waiting, he is preparing for destiny. The world wants to see him stand across from Tyson Fury in 2025, and this time, there is no escape. The stakes are monumental. Anthony Joshua is fighting not only for belts, but for validation as Britain's true heavyweight king. Every nation, every fan base is locked in, waiting for this chapter to unfold. Tyson Fury may talk, but Anthony Joshua's silence speaks volumes because it carries intent and purpose. When the lights go down and the crowd roars, it will not just be another fight, it will be the moment that defines who truly rules heavyweight boxing.
Either way, he waiting for you. Yeah. In the first or the second quarter of 25. Okay. AJ waiting for you, and the world waiting for you.
Carl Frocke's words echo what many boxing fans have started to feel again. Anthony Joshua looks like a man reborn, with fire in his eyes and calm in his movement. This version of him is not chasing applause or approval, he is chasing perfection within himself. Every punch carries purpose, every movement looks deliberate, as if he is sculpting his legacy one training session at a time. The old Anthony Joshua fought with power, but this new one fights with precision and patience. His mindset has shifted from proving others wrong to proving himself right. It is the quiet focus before the storm that truly scares his opponents. When Anthony Joshua locks in, there is a certain intensity that words fail to capture. Frocke sees what every seasoned boxer recognizes, the return of that dangerous composure that once made him unstoppable. If this hunger sustains, the heavyweight division will soon remember why his name once echoed louder than anyone else's. Anthony Joshua is not rebuilding anymore. He is rewriting his story one punch at a time, with purpose carved deep in every strike he throws.
Cheat, get caught cheating, and then act like it's okay and I'm cleared and I can't say why, but no. If you get caught with drugs in your system, especially in a fight against me, then the minimum you're going to receive is an egg across your face.
Conor Benn's statement captures the heart of Anthony Joshua's current journey. At this stage of his career, it is not gold or glory that drives him, but the weight of legacy. The belts will fade, the applause will quiet down, but greatness is eternal, and Anthony Joshua is chasing that immortality. He has faced defeat, criticism, and doubt, yet he stands undeterred, more focused than ever. Legacy demands pain and patience, and he has embraced both. The world sees his calm, but beneath that composure lies a storm of intent. He wants to be remembered not as a champion who held titles, but as a warrior who redefined resilience. Every fight now carries a story of redemption, discipline, and belief. Anthony Joshua is not in pursuit of validation anymore. He is in pursuit of mastery. His journey has transformed from survival to legacy building, where every challenge becomes a chapter in his legend. When his career ends, fans will not just recall his knockouts, but his courage to evolve when the world counted him out. That is the true essence of a champion, and Anthony Joshua embodies it with every step toward his next defining fight.
I know the fight with Anthony Joshua is an interesting one we want to see, one that I certainly want to see. First of all, I'd just like to say, why retire, why come out? I've touched on it.
This is where everything comes full circle. The story of Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury has never just been about power or pride. It has always been about proving who truly stands as the face of British boxing. If Tyson Fury wins, the world will call it validation of his unorthodox brilliance, his awkward style, and his psychological warfare. But if Anthony Joshua shocks the world, it will be redemption of the highest order, the ultimate statement that discipline and evolution can overcome chaos and talk. This fight is not just for belts or bragging rights, it is for legacy, for the memory of who controlled an era when the heavyweight division burned bright again. Anthony Joshua now looks calmer, wiser, and mentally sharper than ever before, while Tyson Fury appears distracted and unsure, perhaps too confident for his own good. The question now is not who punches harder, but who wants it more. Anthony Joshua is no longer fighting to rise, he is fighting to reclaim his name in history. And when that bell rings, the world will finally see who truly rules the ring. So tell us, who do you believe will stand tall when the dust settles, Joshua or Fury?